What's up, guys? Hoosier here with another Clash of Clans episode. I'm here on my Town Hall 10 Redemption, and just kind of wanted to introduce this account to you and kind of give you the backstory for it. While I'm giving the backstory, like I did in a previous video with Hoosier Gamer, I'm just going to show a replay of some attacks while I talk to you about the account. Alright, so if you watch my first ever introduction video, I talk about this account. Redemption is my first ever account from when I started Clash of Clans back in December of 2012. Like most noobs, I had no idea how to play the game, and I rushed it like crazy. It got so bad that I was having a tough time having any success, and like a lot of people, I ended up quitting the game just because I couldn't really play this at a successful level. So, and then in a couple years later, in 2015, my buddy got me back into the game, and I started to watch YouTubers like Power Bang and Clash with Ash. So shout out to those guys who did a lot to help me how to learn how to properly play the game. Anyway, they constantly talked about how bad rushing was, and I decided to stop with my Redemption account and just start all over from scratch with Hoosier Daddy, which is the account that you guys have seen, is up in Legend League, and it's a completely maxed out Town Hall 12. So about 8 months ago, when I first had the idea of starting a YouTube channel, I was going to use Redemption as my Fix That Rush series. I got into some problems while trying to start up the channel, but for the last 8 months I've been spending some extra time trying to farm up this base. It is still a little bit rushed, but it's nowhere close to how bad it was before, 8 months ago, before I started doing this again. As you can kind of see, the walls are still Town Hall 9. They're still pretty, kind of rushed. Most of the defenses, though, aren't rushed, and my troops and stuff, they're pretty well at a beginner Town Hall 10 level. My heroes are just slightly lower than what a max Town Hall 9 is. But basically, so this is going to kind of turn into more of a Town Hall 10 Let's Play, and we kind of just can start the journey from a relatively new Town Hall 10, maybe a slightly rushed, and we can try to max it out. So my plan with this account is as of right now, I don't have a Town Hall 11. So I want to spend the next few months completely maxing out this base and taking it to Town Hall 11 and having it be my Town Hall 11. That's kind of my idea as to what to do, what's the end game for this base. But let's get into my progress base and kind of look into what we have to do, because right now we got full gold, full elixir, full dark elixir, and 5 builders ready. So we got to go ahead and start upgrading some more stuff. So I did buy the pack, and I collected a lot of the stuff off camera, so you guys didn't have to look through all of that stuff, because as I did the one for Hoosier Gamer, it was kind of boring to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is upgrade my king. I do these in increments of 5, my heroes, in increments of 5. My queen is 30, which means my king needs to get up to 30. So first thing we do is go in here and upgrade the king. The king is going to go up to level 28. Here we go. Alright, so now the king is upgraded, and we're going to use I have a few books because of the gold pass. So we're going to use the first book on the king to wake him back up, and then we're going to go into the rewards and collect our book of heroes that we got there. We got 108,000 dark elixir, but we actually have several thousand dark elixir in as a reward for the gold pass. So we got 32,500, and I think we get 5,000 more. Alright, so we got 37,500 there. So now we're at 145. Let's go into the research lab and see what we got. a lot of our elixir stuff, the stuff that we mainly use for farming and war, is already done, but we do have plenty of dark elixir stuff to do. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to max out these hogs, because hogs are a really important troop to have. They're really good with through all Town Hall levels. As you can see in my Town Hall 12, I'm even using them in there. And at Town Hall 10, they can be used to be 3-starring stuff in war as well. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. 80,000 dark elixir to upgrade the hogs. We do have a book of fighting, so what we're going to do is we're going to use that book. Those hogs are now going to be maxed, and now the next thing that we're going to do is going to go over here to our spells. And we have a chance to max out our elixir, or our poison spell. With 60,000 dark elixir, we do have that, so we're going to go ahead and spend the dark elixir on upgrading the poison spell. I think this one is going to be max for Town Hall 10. We got a book of spells that we're going to use here, so boom, we're maxed out. There we go. We are fully maxed there, and I don't think we have enough dark elixir for anything else, but we do have plenty of elixir left. So let's see what our options are here. We got, for troops, we got a goblin, and for spells, we have a jump spell and a lightning spell. Now, I'm not somebody who ever uses goblins, so I'm not going to do that one. I never really use lightning spells either, so I'm not going to do that one. The jump spells I don't really use often, but what I am going to try to do as my queen goes up is things like Queen Charge Mass Baby Dragon, or Queen Charge Hog, Queen Charge Lalo. So one of the things that I might want to do is going to be using this jump spell, because it gives me an additional 20 seconds and it completely maxes out the jump spell. So let's go ahead and use 4.8 million elixir on the jump spell. And we don't have any books or anything. I'm not spending any gems on it. So right now our lab is done. So we've got our dark elixir pretty much fully spent. We got our elixir put into the lab. Now we've got our gold left. And for gold, I really, I kind of, as you see, for anybody who's not really familiar with progress bases, all of my troops up here north of the walls are going to be completely maxed. So my air defenses are completely maxed, bomb tower, and all my traps are completely maxed for Town Hall 10. Excuse me. So now I kind of, when I go through here and how I value this stuff, I kind of like to start off with the left side and then move to the right. So right now, I really like having the splash damage stuff maxed out. It really helps out with attacks that are like loons and bowlers and hogs. Splash damage and traps really can help defend those. So let's go ahead and do the wizard tower first. So the wizard tower, I think that is Town Hall 9 max now. So we're going to move it up to its friends over here. And then we're going to max the bomb tower. What happened? Sorry guys, we ran into some technical difficulties there. So my iPad completely ran out of battery and didn't give me any warning or anything. So I had to switch over to my phone. So we're going to finish off this recording with my phone, which is maybe why if the picture changes for you, that's why. So let's go in and let's start with the bomb tower, which is going to be 4 million gold, and we're going to go ahead and start that. That'll be maxed out when it's done upgrading, so we're going to move it over to the maxed out side. Okay guys, so now that we've got the splash damage upgrading, the other thing that I want to do is max out my air sweepers, but we're going to need some more loot to do that. So let's go in here to our rewards and collect all the gold that we can do. Let's see, there's 2.5 million. All right, there's about 3 million gold in there that we got just enough now for the air sweeper. So let's go ahead and max out the air sweeper. Now the air sweeper is going to be completely done, so we can move that up here onto the top side. And now, let's see, we've got some storage, or we've got some loot in our storage here. So 3.5. What can we do for 3.5? There you go. We can start a archer tower. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and start the archer tower, and that archer tower is going to be moving over to 13. I'll rearrange this progress base off camera, but we spent all of our gold now. We've got a little bit of elixir left that we can put into walls, and we can go right back in here. First, we're going to need to spend some of it. All right, so first thing we can do is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can spend up to 7 million on. Oh, it's actually not a full million. I forgot because of the 20% 20% reduction in cost. Let's go ahead and do the walls here, and then we can do a few more of them over here. But now we've cleared up enough space to go in here and collect the rest of the elixir. And all right, so now we've got another 4 million. Well, hold on. Let's do, yeah, we can't upgrade anything else. So let's go ahead and do more walls. And we're going to leave a couple. We'll do one more wall, and we'll leave the rest of it in there for armies, because this these miners do cost a lot of elixir. So we can go back in and do that. But for right now, I think that is going to be it for this video. Next video, though, I'm going to start getting into live attacks and showing you guys how to use miners, because miners right now at Town Hall 10, this is the army comp that I use, and it works extremely well. I can 3-star a lot of bases, and even the bases that I can't 3-star, I can get pretty much all the dark elixir. So next episode, we will be going into live attacks. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.